So here we go, my definition of conflict, followed by a recap of the two ingredients of which at least one must be included. Conflict is a desire impeded. Conflict is a desire impeded. At least one person wants something, and some external force stands between him and his desire. Conflict is two hungry people and only one donut. The external force might be the other person who is determined to grab that donut before you can. Or it might be your own desire to be generous, or your desire not to be selfish. Either of those might impede your desire to eat the donut. An external force, although this sounds contradictory, might be a force within us, a belief system, or an emotional barrier. And to tell the story of the desire impeded, you need a how or a why. A guy tries to open a door but can't. Is there conflict there? Well, if he tries to open the door, fails, and doesn't care, there's no conflict. A security guard making the rounds, trying door handles to make sure they're locked. On a good night, every time he tries to open a door, he fails. He didn't have a desire to open the door, so there was no desire to be impeded. There was no conflict. On the other hand, if when you go up to your hotel room tonight, after this very long seminar day, your card key doesn't work in your door, we might see some conflict. All you want to do is lie down, maybe watch some TV, but the stupid key won't work. That's a desire impeded. Who here has ever had trouble lighting a match, ever, in your life? Is that a story? Usually no. But if you think that's never a story, then I know you've never read Jack London's To Build a Fire. And if you've never read it, you should. So why is my story behind the seminar a story? Where's the conflict in what I shared with you as it relates to my dilemma in deciding whether or not to share this background with you? The desire is to stand up and declare, that guy doesn't know what he's talking about, and it offends me that he presents himself as an expert when just about everyone in this room is a better copywriter than he is. But that desire is impeded by a competing desire not to publicly attack someone who, after all, is just doing the best he can, who probably is a nice guy, and who doesn't have a forum from which to defend himself. I really was annoyed by what I considered his boastful ignorance, and my desire to express my annoyance is in conflict with my desires to be nice or to be fair, to avoid hurting someone's feelings. If there's one big clue to be found in this seminar, it's that, especially in advertising, not only does conflict not need to be manifested as hostility, as a rule of thumb, it's best if it's not. Most real-life conflicts are more subtle than, you're an idiot. No, you're an idiot. Usually there's a little bit more subtlety.